So good morning and welcome to day 2 of the 3-day refresh. I woke up this morning feeling really good, down up 1.2 pounds from yesterday. I slept well, ended up going to bed a little bit later, probably 11:30, 12 o'clock. I did have a cup of tea last night about 8:30 because my last meal was at 6:30. So I had and this is the one that I had because you can have an herbal tea, and I had the cinnamon, the organic baked cinnamon apple. So I had this one. I didn't add anything to it. I can drink tea with it just being plain, but you can add stevia to it, and I do have stevia. I just didn't add anything. So that is an option. So I'm going to get this day started, and obviously starting it with Shakeology and a half of a frozen banana. I blended it up, so I put ice in it as well. So I will check back in with you guys later. Bye. Okay, so I just had my fiber portion of my packet, and I didn't have time because I was on the phone and I was trying to drink it, so I didn't get to record that part for you. But this time, for whatever reason, and it's probably user error, I don't think I used enough water. I think I just used 8 ounces versus 10 ounces of water. But it was a lot more clumpier this time, so I ended up just having to chew it because it was like in a ball. So word to the wise, use 10 ounces of water when you're mixing this. Otherwise, it is going to clump up and it is not going to be the smooth consistency like it should be, like it was yesterday when I used the appropriate amount of water. So then I went back and tried to add some more water to it, and by that time it was already clumped up. I mean, it's fiber, so that's kind of what it's going to do. So I just chewed it and called it a day. So far, so good. Still not having any hunger pains. I have been drinking my water. So I do drink at least 16 ounces before I do the fiber intake. So I don't count none of the water that I use to mix these things as my water intake. So I continue to drink more water throughout the day. So I will check back in at lunchtime, which is about another hour or so. All right, so it is lunchtime and it is vanilla refresh time, and you can actually blend this with your fruit, but I choose not to because I want to eat and savor each and every one of my strawberries that I get to have. So I have my container of strawberries, and then I'm gonna get 4 of these baby carrots, and I am going to eat this hummus as my healthy fat. So we'll see. Still feeling pretty good. I am a little hungry at this point, so I'm going to drink 16 ounces of water. Then I'm going to use 10 ounces of water to mix this, and I am going to have lunch. Okay, so now it's time for my last meal, and I've already had the cucumbers and cherry tomato situation I showed you guys a picture of, and I decided to blend up my I can't think of the official name of it, but the protein thing that I have for the last meal. So I blended it up, and this is kind of how it came out. I'm super excited about it. I love the smell of this stuff, and it's vanilla flavor. So really all I used was water and ice. And then I will have another cup of tea because I had tea last night, since I'll be up a little bit later. I did not do the chicken broth or the vegetable broth tonight. I don't know that it made a huge difference when I had it last night, so I was not going to do it and see what happens. And then if I feel like maybe I need it, then I'll just do it tomorrow, but I don't think I needed it last night. So that's all that I have right now, and day 2 is doing really well. I did not work out today. I may do something later, but I doubt it. But as of right now, I haven't done anything. And there is a day 2 for the 3-day refresh for me to do, but we'll see how it works out if I do something. If I don't, it's fine. If I do, that's great. Because really the 3 days is about focusing on your nutrition and honing all of that in. So that's my goal. And sorry if you hear Jaden in the background. That's my goal, is to really just focus on my nutrition and cleansing my body and getting the new year started out right. So I think that's all that I have. I come on later and give y'all like some final thoughts for day 2. All right, guys, so final wrap for tonight. I am feeling hungry. And I did mention in, like I said in the last clip, that I did not drink the vegetable broth. Now, do I think that made or break me being hungry? I have no idea, but I am hungry right now. And I have been drinking more water to prevent from wanting to eat something. And I do have a bit of a headache, but I'm not sure if that's just because of things that have been going on today that has my head hurting. So I don't know that I can contribute me being hungry to this headache, is what I'm saying. I'm not sure. Outside of that, I did not work out. I am feeling still very lean, not bloated at all. I know some people were worried about whether or not the fiber sweep was causing me to have like the runs or really bad diarrhea or any of that stuff, and I'm not experiencing any of that. The fiber is not making me feel like I need to go poop often or at all. And it tastes fine to me. It's 10 ounces of water, knock it back, and you're done. It's not that big a deal. You can do this. I promise you can do it. The vanilla packet, and I can't think of the name of that right now, but the other protein packet, I feel like that is really good. And I did make it into a shake tonight, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. And I've been eating the cucumber and cherry tomatoes just because I had it and I had enough to make 3 days worth, so I just eat the same thing for tomorrow. It's only 3 days, and I don't mind eating the same things over and over again. It doesn't bother me. But there are other recipes that you can choose from. I just so happened to choose that because it was simple and I had it on hand. Since our house is packed and we're in the process of trying to move, I didn't want to be trying to cook anything, put anything in the oven and all that stuff, because all my pots and stuff, they're packed. So I did what was simple. Trying to think of anything else that I may be missing. If you have any other questions, let me know and I'll put them in the comments, because I'm sure there is something that I'm missing and I can't think about what it is at this very moment. I want to get this video done and up so you can see day 2. This morning, I think I mentioned it, but I am down like a pound and some change. I found the right number and put it in the description box of how much I am down in my weight. But my goal really was just to clean my system out, to start fresh in the new year. So not necessarily to lose weight, but losing weight is definitely a added bonus for what I was trying to accomplish. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Bye.